Good morning, good morning. So what would it mean to you if you had a program that would help you to set attainable goals and that would give you the tools that you needed to ensure that you were able to reach those goals? So the last few weeks now, we've been talking about our Careers Mastery program. And that's a program that is set out to do exactly what I've just said. Help you to set attainable goals and give you the tools you're going to need in order to get there. The last two of my live videos, we have talked to you about how to understand the direction that you need to go, well, rather the destination you need to have in view to set those goals, and to identify the path that you need to go on. That was the first of the videos. Our second video was all about motivation. It's no good just knowing what you want to do and you know, have some I don't know, some fanciful idea of what your career should look like and what you need to and what you would like to achieve if you don't know why you want to get there. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to know what you need to actually be doing. So this is the physical, if you like, the daily activity, those sorts of things. So to set the plan, to get something that's going to get you along the path that's going to get you there, and what you may need to have in order to get there. So what do you need to have? What are those, what you know, this isn't me going to give you those tools. This is going to help you identify what it is that you need to have, and then to determine how you're going to get that. I hope that's not too complicated. This is James Foster and Careers Matter. So, Careers Mastery. 90% of people that set goals, we've already spoken about this, don't reach those goals. It's only roughly speaking 8% of people that ever set goals that actually achieve them. But yet, if you look at success, people that are successful in one way or another, almost all of them set goals. Almost all of them have a direction that they want to go in and a mechanism for making sure that they reach it. And that's what Careers Mastery is about. It's about understanding what it is that you need to do in order to reach the targets that you've set yourself in your life and in your career. Careers Mastery is about how to build an effective career, but it's all about attaining your life's ambitions and dreams and hopes and desires, and making sure that you have both the mental mindfulness to do it, but also having the physical tools to get there. So today we're talking a little bit more about those physical tools. Let me give you an example of a very practical example of setting goals and understanding what you need to achieve them. And I'm going to talk about me and about goals in order to, the activity I need in order to achieve my goals. So if I tell you, for example, that my goal is to, for the next year, is that I want to reach, let's say, £150,000 worth of revenue. It's a simple enough thing, isn't it? I can break that down, the £150,000, into how much I can charge for any particular activity. And therefore, once I've understood how much I can charge for any particular activity, I can reason what I've got to do to sell it, to get to that particular that particular aspect of what I need to do. So let me explain. If I'm a recruiter and I charge a certain percentage of a fee, and my average fees are therefore, let's say, 15,000 and I want to make 150,000, I've got to sell 10 of those in a year to reach 150. In order to sell 10 of those in a year to reach 150,000, that leads to a certain amount of activity. And that activity needs to build on how to develop the clients that I'm going to sell it for, and then how to attract and present candidates in order to fill those positions. So those are the physical attributes that I need in order to get there. So I now know what I need to do. I want 150,000. I've got to sell 10 positions, a minimum of 10 positions to reach 150,000, and then I can break that down each into a sequence of activities in order to ensure that I sell 10 of those. So what does that mean? If I'm going to sell 10 in a year, that's pretty much one a month. And in a year, when you're talking about sales, you can pretty much say a year is 10 months, not 12 months, because you've got to take time out for holidays, for Christmas, for all sorts of other things that get in the way. So you really effectively only have 10 months in a year to sell. So we're talking about one placement a month. And that's the process by which I will take my business to understand the activities that I need to do to sell 150,000's worth of recruitment revenues in a year. Now, if I then look at each one of those months and the activity that I need, so how many clients do I need? What realistically are my clients going to give me in terms of business? So how many clients do I need? How am I going to attract those clients? What activity do I need to put in place to attract those clients? How many contacts do I need to make? How many sales calls do I need to make? And all of that sort of thing. Now, this all comes from experience, but the point is that I've got a plan. Good morning, Seema. That I can put into place a plan that is going to get me along that route. However, let's look at that. So that's the understanding what you need to do. So now let's just have a look at what you need to have in order to get there. Here's the problem. It's no good me just making a phone call and going, "Hi, I'm a recruiter. Can I recruit for you?" Because they'll say no. So what I need some skills, and I need to understand what will sell, and I need to so I have to build up a level of knowledge, a level of experience perhaps as well. I can't just sort of sit here and go, "I'm going to make 150,000 this year. I've got to sell 10 placements, and I need 4 clients. I'll therefore talk to 4 people and sell them, my recruitment services." There's skills that I need to develop. There's mechanisms by which I can sell. There is material, marketing material and such like that I need to have to support that. Whether that's building a website, whether that's having landing pages, whether that's whatever it is that you need. So what we do is for each activity, you break it down further and further so that you know what you need to do and what you need to know to progress that. So, and this is just an example. I'm not teaching anybody to be a recruiter here. I'm just sort of taking a practical example and saying, if you start breaking this down, you come up with a set of activities, and you come up with a set of skills, qualities, and tools that you're going to need, because what do I need in order to make those phone calls or whatever? I need to have LinkedIn. I need to have access to LinkedIn. I need to build up my network of connections on LinkedIn. I need to have a phone. I need to be able to make phone calls. I need to be able to send messages. I need to have and you build up effectively a menu of items that are going to get there. We're developing a plan. That's exactly what we're developing. Careers Mastery Program is going to help you do exactly that. We're going to help you. We're not doing it for you. We're going to help you to do it for yourself. We're going to help you to understand once you know what you need to attain, whether that's a revenue figure, whether that's a specific job title, whether that's a specific type of job, whether that's working for a particular company, whatever it is that your career intention is, in order to get from where you are now to where you want to be in, say, a year, 18 months, 2 years' time, we're going to help you to understand what it is that you need to do in order to get there. We've established where it is you want to go. We've established what the direction is to get there. We've helped you to understand what the motivation is, what your motivation is. Why do you really want to do that? And when we've got that, we can start breaking down the detail. We can look at the components that are needed in place. So if I'm a project manager, I want to become a senior project manager, what will it take me to get to be a senior project manager? I've got to gain a certain level of experience. I've got to therefore be able to run the projects effectively that are going to give me that experience to become a senior project manager. I might need a set of qualifications, so I might need to make sure that I've done my Prince 2 or PMI or whatever it is that is going to need to get there. So those are the tools that we might need to have in place. I need to get my boss on board, that he's going to let me take that career step, that they're going to, so I've got to have the communication channels open. I've got to, or if I'm not going to be able to do it in the job I'm in now, I've got to look at how I'm going to get the job that's going to get me into that senior management position or senior project management position. That's the sort of thing that we can, it's very practical. It's understanding, because let me explain what I see so often from people is they are project managers and they want to be senior project managers, and they go, I've applied for a senior project management position and I didn't get the job. And the question I ask them is, why should you be given the job? What is it that you've done that qualifies you? What is the value that you're putting into that job that says to the person that's employing you, you are the right person for that senior project management position? And the problem with that is that the person hasn't thought it through. They haven't thought, and when they do think it through, they realise they're actually short of the experience. They actually don't have the skills. They're not ready yet to be in that job. And they therefore got to do a certain amount of activity to get there. And when they see what the activity, that they've got to do the activity, it actually is debilitating because they don't feel they've got the support that they need. This is what Career Mastery is about, is to give you that support, to help you to understand how you can get it for yourself, to work with you and give you the if you like, the mindset that's going to help you to get there, but also to help you understand what the tools are that you need to, and to give you the motivation that's going to do it. If you need to do a course and the company you're with isn't going to give you the course, you've got to do that course yourself. You've got to therefore have a certain amount of money. You've got to book yourself onto that course. You've got to save the money for that course. It's these things, understanding that that's what's got to happen if that's where you really want to get to. What's holding you back from getting there is very often your own thought process. And this is what Careers Mastery Program is about, is giving you helping you rather to get this mindset, and the understanding of what it is that you need to do to get from where you are now to where you want to go. I hope that's clear. With this video will come a link that will enable you to set up a 20-minute call with me, where we can talk about how Careers Mastery can help you to get the goals that you are looking for. This is James Foster and Careers Matter.